Hi, I'm Jennifer Kincaid. Congratulations on purchasing the best haircutting scissors in the world. I'm here to demonstrate how to keep your scissors in top working condition through daily care and maintenance. Every Hikari scissor comes shrink wrapped with an oil kit in a box just like this. This ensures that every scissor has been triple checked for quality. There's also a label on the outside of every box that lists the 3 most important things you need to do daily to keep your scissor in top working condition. The first thing you want to do every day before the first haircut is check the tension on your scissor. If you cut with the tension too loose on your scissor, you're going to dull the blades really fast, especially at the tips. This is especially important when you first get a brand new pair of Hikari scissors or when you get them back from service. That's because there's a washer in the pivot area of every Hikari scissor. As you begin using the scissor, the washer will begin to settle and the tension will loosen up. What's actually happening when tension is loose means the screw in the pivot area here is starting to back out. And as it does, the blades will come apart. Hikari blades are shaped like a clamshell with only the precise cutting points touching. When tension is loose, the blades are coming apart and the blades aren't touching. The only way you're going to get them to cut again without adjusting tension is to use thumb pressure. What I mean by that is you're going to be using your thumb to push or force the blades together. If you're using your thumb to push or force the blades together, you're grinding them together and you're going to dull the tips really fast. So checking the tension before that first haircut is very important. Now we're going to go over how to check your scissor for proper tension. To check the tension on your scissor, first hold it like you're going to do scissor over comb. Then turn your hand over so that your thumb is on top. Open the scissor and then let go. After you do that, look at the length of the blades. What you want to see is that the blades remain mostly open. If they close halfway or more like this, then the tension is too loose. To adjust the tension, close your scissor, get a coin or a screwdriver, turn the screw a little to the right, and then recheck the tension. This is what you want to see, that the blades remain mostly open. The second thing you want to do every day is oil and clean your scissor. This is usually done at the end of the day. In between clients, you can use a chamois or a clean soft cloth to wipe the blades down. Oiling and cleaning your scissor is going to protect it from rust and it's going to help it stay sharper longer. To begin cleaning, first follow your state board guidelines for disinfecting. Make sure that if you soak or use any kind of disinfecting chemicals on your blades, that it's only for the minimum amount of time necessary. Rinse and dry your scissors completely afterwards. You don't want to leave any kind of chemicals or water resting on the blades for any length of time as it can cause it to rust. Next, take out your Hikari oil kit and we're going to show you how to oil and clean your scissors. To oil and clean your scissor, take your Hikari oil kit out and open your scissor. You're going to put a couple of drops of oil in the pivot area, a couple of drops on the side of the screw, and a fine line down the inside edge of each blade. Next, hold your scissor up and open and close it a few times. This will lubricate all the contact points on your scissor and it'll help to draw out any hair that has gotten caught in the pivot area. Then use your chamois to wipe off all the hair and excess oil from the pivot area. Wipe the entire length of each blade. You want to make sure that you wipe off the excess oil from the blades. Too much can attract unwanted dust and debris. There will be a protective coat left on the scissor after you wipe it. Now your scissor is ready to go. The third and most important thing to remember when using a Hikari scissor is to not apply horizontal thumb pressure. We talked about this a little bit earlier when we were discussing tension. Most people use a certain amount of thumb pressure when cutting, especially if they've been using a dull scissor or if they're new to Hikari scissors. What we mean by thumb pressure is using your thumb to push or force the blades together. If you start pushing or forcing the blades together, you're going to grind the blades together and you're going to dull them really fast, especially at the tips. Now that you have a brand new pair of Hikari scissors, we want you to relax your hand, relax your thumb, bend your thumb slightly and use a nice straight up and down motion. Let the scissor do the work for you. This is going to be better for your hand, and it's going to be better for your scissor. It's going to stay sharper longer. If you'd like some more information about thumb pressure, we have a great article on our website. Go to hikariscissors.com and check it out. Every Hikari scissor comes with a 1-year, $10 warranty. If you need service during the first year for any reason, just send your scissor in with a copy of your receipt. We'll email you a link to pay your $10 fee securely online, and our factory-trained technicians will make your scissor just like new again. We do recommend that you only use Hikari Scissor Factory to sharpen your Hikari scissors. If you let somebody else sharpen them, they can ruin your scissor by taking off too much metal, changing the blade angle, and voiding your warranty. We have the best technicians that know exactly what needs to be done to make your scissor just like new every time. For more information on our service and sharpening, make sure that you visit our website at hikariscissors.com. Thank you for joining me today. Enjoy your brand new pair of Hikari scissors. And if you ever have any questions at all, don't ever hesitate to give us a call.